Welcome back, sports fans. In the final segment, I will cover the Midwest region of the tournament, where the the second seeded Houston Cougars are the top remaining team left in that region. They will play the Syracuse Orangemen later on tonight, and this is one I believe could be the first upset of the day. The Orangemen have been playing fairly well, and I believe they have enough to upset the Cougars. Cougars haven't made it to the regional final since 1983 or 84, I believe it is. And they're fairly new to being back to the tournament, whereas Jim Boeheim has been guiding the Orangemen for many, many years. So that's one to keep your eye on if you're looking for an upset today in the tournament. The other matchup is 8th-seeded Loyola Chicago against the 12th-seeded Oregon State Beavers. Both teams upset their way to the Sweet 16, Loyola Chicago beating the Fighting Illini in the most surprising fashion, and the Oregon State Beavers handled Cade Cunningham and the Oklahoma State Cowboys to make it to this stage. One of them is going to make it to the regional final, we know that. And if I had to guess, this is going to be one heck of a game, and this may very well be the game of the third round in the tournament. You have the Pac-12 that's been playing exceptionally well. They've only had one team lose at this stage, although with the Trojans and Ducks playing, that's going to ensure one Pac-12 team being in the regional final. However, it's going to be another loss for the Pac-12. But in terms of this game between Loyola Chicago and the Oregon State Beavers, Loyola Chicago went to the Final Four, for those of you who may not recall, back in 2013, when the Wolverines beat them to get to the national championship game before they fell to the Louisville Cardinals in that. So it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for Loyola Chicago to win this game, and in fact, that would be expected based on the seedings. However, I can't help but think that given the Oregon State Beavers and the fact that they actually made it to the regional final, I believe in 1989, when Gary Payton was on that team, which is the only time in their head coach at that time's tenure, which lasted, I believe, some 30 or 40 years, that they actually made it to the regional final and had a good shot at making it to the Final Four that year, but fell just short, as I recall. This is going to be one heck of a game between these two teams, and I'm just not certain which way to go with it. When in doubt, you tend to go with the higher-seeded team, especially when you've already had a lot of upsets. So based on that, I'm going to guess that Loyola Chicago will win this game, and then depending what happens the other game, they may very well be in the Final Four again. It wouldn't be totally surprising. It also wouldn't be surprising if the Syracuse Orangemen wound up there. And again, they haven't been there since 2013, I believe, as well. So this has definitely been the region of the tournament. It's definitely the region to keep your eye on if you're looking for upsets. And all four of those teams that are left are going to play today. Actually, one will play today and one will play tonight. Excuse me on that. And that will do it for this NCAA Tournament Sweet 16 special. I will have upsets throughout the day. For those of you who are looking for the Wolverines game, it ought to be on CBS tomorrow. I will update that information if I find out it's not. But the game will definitely be at 5 o'clock tomorrow against the Seminoles. And that will do it for this NCAA Tournament Sweet 16 special. My name is Ed Moss. If you're on the roads today or going to be out on the roads today, drive safely. Enjoy the games, everyone. Have a good day. Stay safe and take care. Goodbye for now.